The onside kick is turned away, and the receiving team has it. The Cowboys retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
Down the field, but it's incomplete.
Quarterback has a strong arm, but I am starting to question his touch. Need a little more touch on those deep passes. That time he overthrows the receiver.
One more snap and halftime. Throws the pass. On target. We'll switch sides and take a break from the City of Fountains, Kansas City. Third quarter is coming up shortly. All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios. And halftime, we're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Cowboys offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
That's 5 receptions on the day.
The Cowboys look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
And at the 25, he'll be brought down. They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line. Manning's dropping back to throw once again. It's Clay. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. And they look really sharp here in the early part of the second half with that touchdown that gives them the lead.
Yeah, you go in at halftime, you get you a cold drink, you get a little rest, and you can change your frame of mind, and we saw that. What an impressive drive by the offense.
The Cowboys in position. They're going to go with the onside kick. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. That onside kick did not travel 10 yards. It's first down as they head to the line. They're going to run it on the toss.
The Chiefs, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Gains 11.
Nice job that time by the offense, getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Toss to the outside. All is out. Space to work. And he's brought to the ground.
Fumbles are becoming more prevalent in the NFL because the defenders are getting so good at stripping that football away now.
The Cowboys will take the snap from the 25. Down the field, but it's incomplete. He had an open receiver that time and just misfired on the deep throw.
Yeah, I think he got too excited. The fact that he saw a receiver down the field wide open, he got excited. That's why he overthrew it just a little bit.
The Cowboys will take the snap from the 25. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
The Cowboys will take the snap from the 25. He pulls it down somehow.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
Halfway through the third quarter. The defense gets a sack.
Defensive tackles, we always think of them as run stoppers. How about this that time? He does a great job, gets in there and sacks the quarterback.
They bring in the extra tight end. And it's swatted away. On the way, third down. Looking across the middle. That's dropped by Clay, who couldn't bring it in.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
They're in punting formation. The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first. And intercepted.
Well, anytime you run a fake punt and you let somebody throw the football besides the quarterback, even though the play is there and everybody's wide open, you still have a chance of not making it work. Why? Because the guy throwing it is not an NFL quarterback.
First down at the 45. Going deep, but it's incomplete.
That was a nice job by the defense. Being alert for the downfield throw, the defensive back in good position results in an incompletion.
The Chiefs will take the snap from the 45. Heaving it down the field. The defender able to knock it away.
The defense has really done a good job here in this drive. They got this offense in a third and long situation. Let's see if they can convert it.
Tony Romo will take it right from the center.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Very nearly intercepted.
The Chiefs really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Fourth down and 10, and they're going to go for it. The Chiefs come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. The Chiefs turn the ball over on downs.
I thought it was a little too early to take that gamble. You're down by a few points in the second half, and you go for it on fourth down. That's a big decision, and I think it was the wrong decision.
Martin is in the backfield. Manning's looking to go down the field here, and they can't connect.
This man was put on this defense for this reason alone. Make the big hits. Give your team some momentum, and also put a little fear in those offensive players when they get the football.
Martin, solo, back set. Has the reception all alone. He's brought to a halt.
Well, here we are in the second half of a tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains, and that's what the offense did that time. Picked up the first down and just keep marching from here. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Martin takes the hit. And is brought down. It's now second down. The Cowboys offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway. Final quarter underway now with this snap.
When you get third goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. Third and goal from the 4. Martin's got the toss. Secures the football. Should be an easy one here. And the kick is good for 3.
Now the defense is going to be excited. They come out there. The offense has great field position, but they stop them. But they give up 3 points, but still a victory for the defense.
Takes off from the 5. Poor kick coverage on the return. And now the offense comes onto the field, having to feel like it's just been given a big boost of confidence.
The Chiefs ready to take over again. They rolled the dice on their last possession, Phil, going for it on 4th down in their own territory. And, of course, they failed to convert.
Look, there's nothing like being aggressive. I like being aggressive, too, when I'm the coach of the team. But, listen, that was just uncalled for. When you're in your own territory, be smart, punt the football, and wait for the next opportunity.
J.J. gets to the quarterback.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
This game is not over, but the quarterback knows that time is short, and his team must do something in a hurry. Players from both sides making an appeal, but the officials saw it on the defense. 2nd down coming up. Time is running out here in the 4th, and the defense is trying to preserve this win. Play action, Romo. With 2 hands, he has it.
The Chiefs just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
1st and 10. He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Tony Romo will take it right from the center. 2nd and 10. Toss to the outside. Taken down at the 39. This is 3rd down. In a game where they trail, they do know they can continue to run the football if they choose to. However, they need to find a way to get back into this game in a hurry.
Well, Jim, I'd say keep running the football. There's no rule saying you have to come back in a game from behind by throwing. You can do it with the running game. I believe they can.
Now on 1st down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. We're drawing near a close, and the defense is trying to preserve a victory. Stiff arms to stay on his feet.
The Chiefs did a good job that time picking up the 1st down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those 1st downs, and, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
No doubt about it. Touchdown.
Well, that score ties the game up. Now, on the defensive side, you got to come out there and take advantage of this feeling you got going now and get the football back for your offense.
Tosses the football. You talk about momentum. That turns into an 8-point trip, the touchdown and the 2.
This offense and the head coach and the offensive coordinator, they're all aggressive. So, hey, well, it's not good enough just to get a touchdown. They want to get that extra point or 2 points. Nice job that time.
That return's good for about 32.
The Cowboys bring their offense onto the field. The last time they had control of the football, they did not come away empty-handed, but did not get a touchdown either.
Well, they got that field goal, and I think that's important. That field goal gave them a little confidence. They got some points up there that always makes you feel good on the offensive side. Now take advantage of that good feeling. Go out there and score a touchdown this time.
Let's see if they can finish off a drive.
2nd down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Martin lines up in the backfield. He'll throw it over the middle. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. Going to take it the distance. That's reception number 6.